Hello, people. We're back. Vlog 4, I believe. People. Try and act all cool when there's people walking past. Can they hear me when I speak? Anyway, we have a bit of a busy day today, which I will go into in a minute, because I'm getting my hair cut. Should we do a before and after? Ready? I'll try and line up. Before, we'll do a match cut as well. I promise, when I get home and have a shower, it'll look good. Right, I'm gonna speak to you on the way home. Ingenuity. So, oh, fucking hell, skiddy. So, we have a few things to do today, as always. And today, I have one main objective, which is try and finish my 3D project. I might not render it all today, because that will take a lot of time, but at least have the shots done, and then when I have time I can render them. That would be pretty awesome. On top of that, I'd also like to do a video for next week, and I'm thinking it's like I'll just show how I did this shot, a little chore for editing Josh to do. When I was doing that shot, it was one of those things where I just thought, like, yeah, this is working, you know? And I think, hey, it might be a fun shot to do. It's one of those things as well that a lot of people might think that is actually harder than it actually is to pull off. It was a fairly easy shot. Yes, I want to do a video like that. Jesus, that's bright. And I also would like to do, I have a little list written down of stuff that I want to do. So, obviously the vlog. I've edited the vlog. I haven't done a thumbnail yet, but I'll sort that. And the day is ending with going to the cinema to watch Bone Temple. Huh? Yeah, that'll be exciting. I'm buzzing for that. I am like a big fan of the 28 series. Is that what it's called? 28 Days Later. Awesome film. 28 Weeks Later. Not sure about that. And then I've really enjoyed 28 Years, and obviously now Bone Temple. So, yeah, I'm buzzing for that. That is at 6:45, so I've got plenty of time. Plenty of time to get things sorted before then. It is now about 10 o'clock. I'm going to go home, have a shower, make an omelette, perhaps, and then, yeah. We're on to a good one today. I've got a feeling though, because I've got a lot of 3D work to do. When I'm doing 3D work, I don't tend to video much. Although I have got to script some stuff, so that's, you know. But other than that, I don't think I've got much to actually film. I've got a fairly busy day, but not much to film. So this might be a shorter vlog. You'll obviously know. I won't until, I don't know, Monday. Right. Oh, I do kind of want to carry this as well. Mug and Mike. Bam! How do I look? Fresh? I think so. Anyway, I don't know if it's just me that has a weird thing, but when I go to the barbers, I just want to be in and out, you know? My barber does a brilliant job. But then he's like, oh, do you want me to add this to it at the end? I'm like, nah, I'm good. Because I'll go home and have a shower anyway. So I go home, have a shower, and then here I am with a perfect haircut. I'm going to have an omelette. I don't want to risk making scrambled egg again. Also, I don't have bread. So an omelette will do. Omelette and a coffee. I'm going to put it in my mug. So I briefly went over what I've got to do. I'm feeling a productive mood. So I feel like I'm going to bang this stuff out. I'm going to... I might even do, I said I'm going to do the stir-in XIX shot, but I might also do another shot, like explain another shot that I've done. Yeah, like I said, I'm in a productive mood. If I get those videos done by, might be able to get them filmed by 12. That might be optimistic, if not 1, and then at least they're done. I don't need to edit them today. I'll post a video, like a viewport versus render later today, and then I'll work on 3D work, which I should be able to get it, like I said, I should be able to get the shots done today. I've basically finished the model. I figured out the whole Boolean thing. I didn't actually set up the LinkedIn last week, so could do that today. But But that's also something that I can do any day, so I don't want to like waste time doing that today. I could do that tomorrow evening if I want to. Anyway, I'm going to get started on omelette. This is, I have a feeling, I said this last vlog and it was still fairly long. I have a feeling this is going to be a quick vlog. Because also I'm done today by like 6. So, I can't wait for Bone Temple. Zombie, ready? Pop! Give me your bones. Zombies coming. Give me your bones. I'm making a temple. That's what I imagine the film's going to be about. I ignore watching any reviews before. I do it of any film because it does my head in. Especially trailers. I don't watch trailers unless like I'm really, hyped for, or not too bothered about, I don't know. If I'm like super duper hyped, I'll watch the trailer. Unless it's a film that I really care about. If there's a film that I'm hyped for, I'll watch the trailer. But if there's a film that I really care about, I won't watch the trailer. I don't know if that's the rules that I go by, but yeah, with Bone Temple, I've ignored watching the trailers because they show you everything. You watch the trailer and it's like, you've shown me what happens in the film. Like, obviously, they should show you parts of what happens in the film, but they show you, like, main points. It's like, well, what's the point of showing me? I don't know if it's because they want people to go to the cinema, so they're like, oh, we'll show you everything. But yeah, that does my head in. Little rant for you there. I am making my breakfast and I'm coffee. And then, like I said, I'm in rapid mode today. I'm feeling productive. I wonder if this is gonna... Is this even on? Yeah, it is. Hello? 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 Might have to adjust the levels slightly. But that should be fine. Egg time. Right, what am I doing? Omelette. Which would suggest I need a pan. Oh, there we go, pan. Put the pan there. And then eggs. How many eggs should I have? I'm having just an omelette, no bread. Unless there is bread, I might have scrambled eggs, but I don't think there is. Holy... Oh my god, I'm having scrambled eggs. Oh, that's amazing. I'm having scrambled eggs. I found bread. This now has become scrambled eggs part 2. The real way of doing it, because I'm not going to mess up this time. I'm going to be more prepared. Extremely interesting 3D content today. Oh, ignore that. I need to be more hydrated today. Egg bowl. How many should I have? I'm going to have 4 eggs. This is going to be rapid style. I'm going to go bam, 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 bam. Egg 1, egg 2. Oh, I got some shell in there, bastard. Scoop that bit of shell out. Oh, easy. First try. Little scoopy loopy. Egg 3 and egg 4. That was lovely. Whisk up the eggs. The mistake I made last time was I turned the hob on before the eggs were ready. The eggs are ready. Have I got butter ready? Oh yes, butter. Butter. Big bit of butter in there. Turn that on first. Bread in the toaster. Put a little bit of butter in here. Put it in and there's no smoke. That's how you meant to do it. Eggs. In they go. Something just popped over here. Oh, the toaster. Duh. Oh no, my bread's all bent. Nothing wrong with that. If you know, you know. That was random. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Bloody Amazon. Right, back to eggs. What did I miss? They're looking pretty good. Looks like porridge slop. Just the way I like it. How do you like your eggs done? Porridge slop. Salt and pepper, please. I hope I've cut this up into short pieces because this is riveting content. Oh, it's hot. It's good though. Boom! Boom! Right, I've just scripted. It is now 11:45 and I've scripted one video. To film it will probably take about 8 minutes because I'm a dweeb. Because I'm very good at stuttering and getting words wrong. So, I've written a script. It reads about, I don't know, pretty much exactly 60 seconds. So I'm going to need to keep the pace up. When I'm reading it, in one go, it's easy because I can just read it quickly. But when I'm reading it and then like reading the same lines over and over again, and reading the same lines over and over again, it becomes a little bit more difficult because I need to make sure I'm keeping up that pace. But I trust myself. I've done this many times before. And then after that, I'll probably script another video. I'll post a video about one. And then 3D work. Just hammering on. Like I say, I should be able to get it done, but we'll see. Men. I had this funny idea. Say it's funny. Tell me it's funny. If it's not funny, then fuck me, I guess. I've been watching Lost, and I thought it'd be funny to recreate the intro title, which is literally just the word lost, and it sort of pans past the camera, and that's it. I thought that'd be funny. I don't know. Here's a quick update for you. So here we are with the model. I've managed to cut out, so this is the shell. There's the metal, this bit, the metal bit. As you can see here, I've cut it out from the actual material because the issue was with the Boolean modifier, it was just pushing it in. It wasn't actually like cutting it out, which is actually a big deal, because if I go into the rendered view, oh, look at that. There we go. So that's it without the glass material. And if I add in the glass material in the middle, it looks like this. That is looking nice. The other side is actually showing in the glass, which is exactly what I wanted. There we go. I think that is looking pretty nice. It's one. I need to start planning my next video. Oh, and I need to do a thumbnail for later. I completely forgot about that. I'm gonna do that now before I forget, like I have done every other time. I've just scheduled vlog number 3. No, yeah, vlog number 3. Why is it saying made for kids? I specifically selected not made for kids. No, it's not made for kids. I need to get better at titles, because all I could think of, I'm like, all right, I've made eggs and 3D visuals. So what would you call that vlog? I would call it 3D visuals and eggs. I've got 2 titles running. Oh yeah, 3D visuals and eggs, and scrambled eggs and scrambling eggs and creating 3D visuals. Is that good? What would you have named the vlog? Because that could help. On top of that, this is the thumbnail. Making scrambled eggs and 3D visuals. Did I cook? I don't think so. Even if the title could do with some work, I'm not going to stress. I was also having an issue with my 3D render of the 212 Carolina Herrera. Well, I say it like a dog, like Carolina Herrera. That 3D project I'm doing, I was having issues, and I couldn't understand why, with the Boolean modifier being visible in the viewport, but then when I render, it wouldn't show. It would just show it with no cutout, which was annoying to say the least. And it turns out, I don't know why this was the issue, but I'll show you. For some reason, if you look at this model, which I get rid of that, so it's just a cut outlet, you can see straight through. If I press on here and bring the subdivision count up, look, so it's back on 1, and then it goes up. So I had the render set to like 4, I think, 3 or 4. It turns out I don't need it, because, you know, it's got enough geometry, it looks good. I don't know why it was doing that. It was really bizarre. But now I figured that out. I did spend quite a lot of time troubleshooting it. I thought it was something to do with the actual Boolean modifier itself, but it's looking pretty good. I can't even lie. In fact, I'm going to render this out quickly. I still need to do the text. I think I've already said this. I still need to do the text at the bottom, but the actual render itself is looking pretty good. I like how, obviously it is exactly how the model is made, so you get the same sort of, there's no light behind this. But there you go, you get that sort of like distortion, like this, like you get this like sort of distortion of, you know, the text from the other side. You can see that shows here. I mean, it doesn't on top one, because obviously the text is lower than that, but it's looking pretty good. Oh, there you go, you see it. Same sort of thing going on. So I'm happy with how that's looking. I'm gonna sort out the text at the bottom, and I'm gonna render it, and then I might post some teasers, just like some still shots, on my story perhaps, or I don't know, something like that. I might do that for tomorrow maybe. I never post on the weekend, so maybe I'll do that then. At least that shows that I'm doing some 3D work. It's taken, I guess, I don't know, I'm being hard on myself, I think. I didn't do much over Christmas because I was chilling, and it's now coming to the end of the month. I will have this done by the end of the month. I'm telling myself I will, because what time is it? 3 o'clock. I've got to go in like 2 hours. I'll be able to plan these shots. I just won't be able to render them. So by the end of next week, they'll be done. And I think a simple bump map is all that I need for the text, because there we go. No extra poly count needed. Obviously, for extruding like actual geometry, then it wouldn't have been any good. That's where displacement comes in. But for just visual look, like, I'm not going to be, you know, getting inside of the text and stuff. That is pretty good. Look at that. Bam. So we've got a pretty good looking model there, and I'm very happy with it. I'm debating whether to add some text at the bottom, but again, maybe I will, because I think that is where the realism comes in. If I just add some, like, just a little bit of, a little bit of that, that's going to be good. I've done a test render, and I'm pretty fucking buzzing about it. I'm about to go, so computer's off, but I'll put it here. If you follow me, you've already seen it, hopefully, because something should be posted by next week. But I'm pretty happy with it. It's been a bit of a headache with the booleans, and like they're not working how I want, but what I said in the last vlog, which is now posted as well, if the model is a pain to move, whether it's rendering or in this case booleans, move the camera instead, and it's working a treat. So it put a bit of a halt on how quickly I want this. Light is so harsh. It put a bit of a halt on how quickly I wanted to finish things, but I've got that figured out now, and I'm all, next time I'm sat at that computer, I am editing. So yeah, that's, it's been a good day. I feel good after that. I've edited, I've done a video, I've done LinkedIn scheduling, I've emailed some people, I've done some 3D, is there another big thing that I've done? I don't know, but it's been a good day, and now I'm so excited because I'm going to go see Bone Temple. 28 years later, Bone Temple. All the reviews I've seen are that it's pretty good, so I don't want to go in with too high hopes, but, hopefully it's pretty good. Should I do the thing where people, like, this is me before seeing 28 years later Bone Temple. This is me before seeing Bone Temple, and then I'll cut to me. This is me after. Alright, okay, you get the idea. This is me after seeing Bone Temple. No, I'm joking, that was a few days ago. I put the same outfit on just to, make it look like whatever. It's Monday, and I'm mainly here just to sign off the vlog. I've got to edit it in a minute. And yeah, I actually really enjoyed the film. The film was pretty good. I've heard people that I know say, it wasn't the best film ever. I personally enjoyed it. It was very bizarre, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good film, and now I'm excited for the third one. Jim's back. If you know, you know. I'm going to edit the video tonight, and yeah, it's currently 5:30. Just got home from work. Well, I didn't just get home from work. Got home from work like an hour or so ago. So when I finish editing that vlog, it shouldn't be too late. It'll only take me about an hour or so. And then I will start planning shots. I probably won't do any actual 3D tonight, but I'm going to know by the end of tonight what shots I'm doing. So then over tomorrow for like an hour or two when I get in from work, and then Wednesday and then Thursday, I should be able to have, the shots ready to just get up, like set up, render, bam. It's not going to be as complicated as, say, my XIX animation, because that hasn't been the focus. The focus has been like more visuals, trying to get the visuals looking really cool. So then hopefully with my next project, I can sort of try and figure out, but just get better, that's just get better. That's the plan. Each project needs to be better than the last. So I don't know what I was going to say. Maybe I should just sign the vlog off now. I think I will. If you have enjoyed this vlog, give me a big thumbs up. Percy's still there, even though it's not Halloween. You know what? I'm going to leave him there. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's been a bit random, and so have all of the vlogs. So they don't really have much structure. They are pretty much the same thing each week. So maybe I need to think about doing something different. Let me know in the comments what you think. It is coming to the end of January, the 26th. So this will be the last vlog of January. I think it's been a good start. Like I say, I'm hopefully, over the year I'll have more plans. I'll be able to vlog more stuff other than just being in my room. But for the time being, I think it's going well. It's like a slow progression to, getting more comfortable. I feel quite comfortable speaking to the camera when I'm ready. If I have like a tired day, it's quite a bit, it's a bit of a chore, but when I'm ready to speak to the camera, it's fairly simple. It's just like, speak to the camera. I do a lot of ums, So if you see lots of cuts, it's because I'm umming. Oh, now I just lost my train of thought. So at the moment, it's sort of just me. Don't know if I'm comfortable vlogging in front of other people at the moment. It's a little bit awkward, but we will get there. That's the whole point of this, just getting out of the comfort zone. And hopefully a big client comes soon. Big project. I'll still vlog it, but I would be cautious about what I'm showing, because obviously, you know, I don't want to show anything before it's put out there. But yeah, that would be a big client would be good. Getting a big client right now would really make me happy. If you know any people out there that need some 3D work, give them a shout. You can't get much better than me, in my opinion, which matters a lot. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good week. I'll see you next week. Adios.